Perchance you are curious about the duelist's declared target? It so happens I have identified the weapon in question. The treaty blade is part of an Ishgardian noble's collection, or was, I should say. No, it has not yet been stolen. It has been purchased by an Uldan collector, the wife of a wealthy merchant living in Vesper Bay. Suffice it to say, I would be remiss in my duties as a reporter were I not to investigate her, and should the duelist strike whilst I am present, well, I hope I needn't explain what a good opportunity that would be. Ingratiating myself to her may prove to be the greatest challenge, though I'm told she is a difficult woman to please. Fortunately, I am also told that she has a fondness for rare flowers, the sort of Tutusi and Camp the sort Tutusi and Camp Drybone sells. You can come along if you'd like. And Floopsy wants to see where this is going. But the dude who threw the card at Hildebrand doesn't look like the crazy man with the spear. Tutusi? Here you are, miss. Thank you for your patronage. Was it for love or money that you killed him? It was you? Have you gone mad? That was an Amalja arrow in his back. I don't even know how to shoot a bow. Amalja don't shoot fleeting, unarmed merchant. They capture and temper them. Not that you or your victim make for convincing merchants. If you're going to misrepresent yourself, put some effort into it. Wear gloves, for God's sake. Or at least don't wave your hands in front of my face. The calluses on your fingers betray you as a veteran archer. Doubtless you used your skills to great effect 5 years ago, as did your partner. So again, I ask, was it because he took from you your share, or your sister? You don't touch a man's kin. He knew that, and yet he... Damn, I thought he did it for the money. You too? He's all yours. Yes, of course. Thank you for your help, Inspector. Oh. At least he's competent, but when did investigating crimes become such a popular profession? It's not his job, you know. He's just doing it. He just likes doing it. He belongs to one of Ishgard's high houses. Some say he's a baron. Not at all like that buffoon Hildebrand, don't you think? I try not to think about Hildebrand. We should get going. Lady Durilda will not take kindly to wilted flowers. Who is that sexy beast? Durilda? Again! As I told the last 20 who came before, if you have come looking for work, you are too late. And even if I were in need of additional security, I would not deign to hire a common adventurer. Now remove yourself from my sight before I have you removed. Flowers? Did you really think I could be so easily manipulated? Present the right gift, speak the magic words, and you would earn my respect? What is more, a flower's beauty is fleeting. I value beauty which transcends the boundaries of time, everlasting, enduring, unchanging, like mine. Now get out! Forgive us, Lady Durilda. We meant no disrespect. We were afraid that you would not heed our warning otherwise. A notorious violent thief is plotting to steal the treaty blade. You fools! I shall come to claim the collector's blade, yes? I read the Mithril Eye. I know full well of whom you speak, and it is none of your concern. I have a legion of guards at my disposal. Should he try, I will have him seized, or worse. And even if by some miracle he should succeed, he will not escape my wrath, for I have retained the services of a certain gentleman. Ah, but you may see for yourself. Like every piece in my collection, he has been chosen with the utmost care. Now look on, my peerless inspector, interlopers, and despair. Hmm? Ships that pass in the night, a signal shown in the darkness. The lady cries out for a guardian, and a gentleman must needs oblige. I swear to you here and now, I, Hildebrand, agent of Enquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, shall never slumber nor sleep until the fiend who covets the treaty blade is brought to justice. Good sir, what brings you here? Are you come in pursuit of the duelist as well, or perchance in pursuit of me? As if I would spend a single gil on an insufferable, incompetent... To be fair, you are not spending a single gil on me. The chance to investigate such an intriguing case is payment enough. Preemptive declarations of criminal intent are hardly in vogue. Sorry I'm late. Busy solving a murder. Biardian, consulting inspector, at your service, milady. Oh. Oh. Conniving inspector? Consulting inspector? Rotting flesh and saltpeter. Hildebrand Manderville and Nashu Mahakaharaka, I presume. Two rank amateurs playing at a profession of which they know not. Call me when you've finished with these wastrels. God damn, he's fabulous! You see, I do not want nor need your help. Briardian is more than capable of overseeing the transfer. Now get out, all of you. Oh. Where have you been, Maria? And where is my vase? Oh. There was this strange flying animal thing, and the vase, I dropped it in the water. I was so... That vase once belonged to the royal house of Thorn. Do you have any idea how much it was worth? You will go back outside right now and search for my vase, and you are not to return until you find it. Do I make myself clear? My lady! Pray allow me to go in the girl's stead. It is not safe, for she herself spoke of a ferocious wild beast. With my unmatched investigative skills, I shall swiftly locate and recover the missing vase, thereby earning your respect, at which point you will gladly grant me permission to investigate the thieving duelist. Very well, it is a plan fiendishly clever in its intricacies. Not when spoken aloud. Miss Maria, would you be so kind as to tell me exactly what happened? Run, child, run! I picked up the vase in the Uga like Mother said, and I was on my way home. I was crossing the bridge, and then the flying thing came. I got scared, so I ran. When I stopped, it was gone, but so was the vase. I think I dropped it in Nafika's wells. I want to go and look, but there were scary-looking things down there. I'm scared to go alone. You are no longer alone, Miss Maria. We shall go together and look for the vase. All 5 of us. All 4 of you, I'm going after Inspector Briardian. If the duelist strikes, I mean to be there. But, Miss Ellie, how can you ignore the plight of a young girl for the sake of a story? Because that's my job, you imbecile! Well, we shall not be derelict in our duty to justice. Come, Nashu, we must away! You don't even know what the bloody face looks like. Maria, dear, listen, if it gets dangerous or you feel afraid, run to this adventurer for help, understand? Oh boy. Merchant? That girl would run by earlier? I seen her. Had something in her hands, but dropped it while crossing the bridge. Didn't get a good look, but I reckon it don't matter any road, whatever it is. Long gone by now. A vase! Well, anything that falls in the water is like to be swept downstream fairly quickly. Does this have anything to do with that queer winged beast I saw earlier? No? Never mind. Flamboyant oaf.
A pox upon that thieving demon bird! He shall rue the day he crossed paths with me! Huh? A vase? I know not what you... God, curse this infernal refuse underfoot! Every point is a dagger!
There's something in the water at the man's feet. Oh. Curious object? Eh? Do I spy the treasured vase of Lady Dorilda over... Oh dear. Oh, shit.
Does this belong to you, child? Forgive me, I was so engrossed in my search that I did not notice.
Your search for what, pray tell?
The demon bird that absconded with my weapon. I set it down for but a moment, only to see it next in the talons of that accursed creature. I gave chase, following it to these waters, and in my haste I must have stepped upon your vase.
Don't fret, Maria. I know it looks bad, but I'm sure Inspector Hildebrand will think of something. Oh, but I already have my faithful assistant. Hearken to me now, for as the rising sun doth dispel the dark, so shall my solution resolve our dilemma. But first, we must gather as many fragments of the vase as we can find. Floopsy can barely stand up in this water. Hildebutt? Come to present your findings, have you? Splendid, let's have a look. Well done, my friend. This should be more than sufficient for our needs. He has performed miracles with far less, after all. Who? There is but one person in all of Eorzea capable of reconstructing this face, a man whose skill with the hammer has brought rival goldsmiths low. So breathtaking are his work, so fearsome his competitive spirit.
This man is no mere goldsmith. You speak of him as one would of a great warrior.
Once, a notorious gang of thieves perpetrated a series of robberies in Ul'dah, targeting establishments which sold luxury goods. One such shop was owned by the humble lapidary of whom I speak. His was the last shop the thieves struck, for the following morning they were found beaten, bound, and gagged in the Gold Court. The brass blades never learned who was responsible. The only information they had was the testimony of a thief who kept muttering the words, "The hammer, the hammer."
He sounds dangerous. Aye, that he does. I do so enjoy the company of dangerous men. But where are my manners? I have yet to properly introduce myself. I am Gilgamesh, and that is my companion, Enkidu. Well, not really. It has been many moons since last I saw her, so to the ease and burden of loneliness, I tamed a rooster and painted it green. In any case, you mean to search for this Goldsmith, yes? If so, it would be my pleasure to help.
The pleasure is all mine, Gilligan. I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, bid you welcome.
If it is hard for you to remember, I give you leave to call me Gil.
Excellent suggestion, Greg. Playful monikers are an effective means of building camaraderie. Call me Hildy. Now then, from what I know of the goldsmith's propensity to procure his materials himself, I have deduced that he's most likely to be found in the vicinity of Blue Fog, in northern Thanalan. It is there we shall begin our search. Well, we're this deep, we might as well stick with them.
Oh, it's got something stabbed into its forehead. Not sure? If a Doblin became a zombie, would it make it a Zomblin or a Dombie? Excellent question. Oh, if you clip into it, you can see it's like a hammer.
The Doblin's wound indicates that it was felled with a hammer. A trail of bloody footprints leads to the north.
I don't think it's been dead long. Maybe whoever did this is still around. Gilgamesh? This goldsmith is not to be trifled with.
Basilisk carcass. The basilisk's wounds indicate that it was felled with a hammer. A trail of bloody footprints leads to the north.
A single blow to the head. Impressive.
Uh-huh. His handiwork is unmistakable. The corpse is still quite warm. The Doblin, the basilisk, this Ahriman, all was slain with a hammer, as was the beast over yonder, unless I am mistaken. Holy shit! That chimera must be his latest prize, which means he must still be about. Mayhap he is watching us at this very moment, attempting to ascertain our intentions. He was ever a cautious man when on the hunt. Alas! It comes to this, though every fibre of my being cries out in rebellion. I must break my oath and do the unspeakable!
What must you do that is so terrible?
I must dance! I am a Manderville man, doing what only a Manderville can. From the peaks of Carthage to Thanalan, Manderville man.
I cannot avert my eyes!
That is the dance of House Manderville, passed down from father to son. Were I to perform it within sight of our quarry, he would not be able to resist revealing himself. Alas, I neglected to properly stretch my legs beforehand. My good man, I see no other solution. You must dance in my stead. Though it be a gross, nay, unconscionable violation of my family's traditions, I must bequeath to you the Manderville.
Oh, okay.
You'll learn the emote, Manderville Dance.
Alright, what now?
We are siblings now, my constant comrade, for I have shared with you the secrets of House Manderville. Now you must use that knowledge. Go to the fallen chimera and dance like only a Manderville can.
Oh. Manderville dance. Oh. Here? Floopsy's always been a good dancer. Oh. Oh, there's one in each of the heads. Floopsy is ready.
Fancy yourself a Manderville man who would do only what a Manderville can, then lift your legs and put up your hands, be a Manderville man.
He comes!
Sweet Jesus!
Good grief, he's naked!
Oh, you have naught to fear from me, not at all. The only accounts I came to settle were with the chimera. But you were not drawn here by some coincidence, were you? No, you came in search of me, Godbert. Why else would you gyrate your hips in such a gentlemanly fashion, if not that? But more importantly, how in the hells did you learn the Manderville? If I did not teach you, then who? Oh.
Okay, bye-bye.
By the grace of Thal, what sorcery is this? He yet lives? Sweet Jesus! Hildebrand, Helior, Maximilian Manderville! "10 years, Hildebrand, 10 years since you left home, and 5 since I learned of your trip to Dalamud. How long were you planning to allow your mother and father to suffer under the illusion that their beloved son was dead?"
Son, you are Hildy's father?
God put the Goldsmith's a Manderville man, smithing only as a Manderville can. Oil him up and give him a tan fit for a Manderville man. please, father, cease your undulations at once. There are more pressing matters at hand. This antique vase must be made whole once more for the sake of Miss Maria. Do not worry, little one. I deal with worse cases before my morning bowel movement. Well, hold your applause until the end. Bargut, guide my hammer. Look at how it sparkles in the twilight, how it radiates elegance. Would you all not agree that it is a work of art? You have completely destroyed the priceless antique's historical value. Nonsense! I have taken a dull, unremarkable vase and transformed it to something far superior. I hope you were paying attention, Hildy. How long has it been since you last held a hammer? Father, that is not my path. I am an agent of inquiry, an inspector, and it is my duty to help those in need. Miss Maria is one such person. There are others too. Innocent people whose weapons were callously ripped from their hands by a thieving duelist. I thought you had put away childish dreams. No matter, you will understand in due time. No, I will not. I'm an inspector, Father. I can be naught else.
Mr. Godbert, sir, I don't think my mother's going to like what you did. She probably won't let Mr. Hildebrand help with the investigation. We cannot say that for certain, can we? Mayhap she will take a liking to this reimagining.
Ugh. Well, we can try.
You spoke of a thieving duelist, did you not? It so happens I am something of a duelist myself. Were we to cross paths with this fellow, I would welcome the opportunity to pit my skills against his, and Kido as well, I should think.
I see you do possess a strong sense of justice. Full glad I am to have met you, Greg. Now let us return to Vesper Bay and see how our vase is received. Vesper Bay, you say? What a coincidence! I shall be traveling there on business once I've finished gathering materials.
Oh, I think I might have seen the demon bird which took my weapon. Go on without me. I shall follow and
Oh dear. Oh. He's beautiful. Butterfingers. We shall remember thee. Maria?
I hope she likes it. Maria, Mother, I brought you the vase.
By the gods, have you all no shame? You dare! How dare you make my daughter complicit in your chicanery? I don't know where you found this gaudy trash, but it bears no resemblance whatsoever to the vase I purchased. Now, see here, Lady Dorilda, not only did you send Maria to fetch your priceless vase alone, placing her in considerable danger should bandits or wild beasts attack, which they did, but... Gaudy trash! Lord Manderville, sir, I didn't realize you had arrived! No, I know it is nothing compared to the lavish accommodations an esteemed gentleman such as yourself must enjoy. I pray my humble abode meets with your satisfaction. Oh, it does, my lady, it does indeed, especially that exquisite vase over yonder. Although I gather from your previous comments that you do not like my reconstruction. Your reconstruction? Oh, I don't like it. I love it. I would go so far as to call it my new centerpiece of my Throne Dynasty collection. Oh, what a relief. I would have been most distressed had you said otherwise. We Mandervilles do so take pride in our work and ever strive for professional perfection. Oh, but why am I repeating what my son Hildebrand doubtlessly told you when he offered to investigate the duelist threats? Enough expository banter, I say. I cannot recall if your son used those precise words, but I do remember thinking that his help would be most welcome. You will be helping us, Inspector Hildebrand, will you not? Wait a minute, your father is Lord Godbert Manderville? The man who took Iolande Quiver seat on the syndicate? It appears there have been a great many developments over the past 10 years of which I was completely unaware. In any case, we must redirect our energies towards the investigation of the thieving duelist. Our first order of business will be to review all the facts with consenting Inspector Briardian. This guy. Why are you still here? Allow me to elucidate. Lady Dorilda has asked that we assist with the investigation. Now, kindly share with us all of your information. Fine. Our plans have advanced to the stage that even you couldn't ruin them anyway. I commissioned several reproductions of the Treaty Blade through a merchant named Jojompa who traffics in counterfeit antiques. These blades have been delivered to the observatorium, where they are being distributed amongst Lady Dorilda's sellswords. Once I give the order, they will transport them via alternate routes to Vesper Bay. Oh, I think I get it. You're hiding the real transport with a bunch of decoys, right? They're all decoys. The moment the thief strikes, all our forces will converge on his location, including those disguised as small folk along each route. The real Treaty Blade will remain in the original owner's vault until the thief has been apprehended. Everything has been accounted for. You are superfluous. Mayhap we could use more small folk to watch the roads in and out of the observatorium, assuming you have the capacity to conduct yourself in an unassuming fashion. Fear not, my fellow inspector, for I am a master of disguise. Have you any information regarding the duelist himself? A description? You never thought to ask Humphrey, did you? The thief is said to be a towering brute dressed in red who wields a halberd. A man so garishly dressed should be easy to find in the snowy Curthis. Then I suppose we don't need your help after all, do we? Come or don't, I couldn't care less. Be seeing you. Oh, he's so excited.
Pray, forgive my lateness.
Greg, my good man, what a pleasure to see you again. We just received new information regarding the weapon thief. A victim described him as a halberd-wielding brute, dressed in... a ridiculous outfit!
A ridiculous outfit? Oh, now I am intrigued. What reasons would a warrior have for wearing impractical clothing?
Ha ha! What reasons indeed! It is enough to make a gentleman laugh. Oh, alright! Yeah! We're just gonna keep going with this.
Oops, he can't change the course at this rate. Alright!
Allow me to summarize our current plan of action. Our destination is the Observatorium, and our mission is to pose as goodly small folk, in accordance with Inspector Briardian's instructions. Naturally, should the situation demand improvisation, we are to disregard those instructions. Any questions? No? Then let us sally forth at once.
Sail sword, Sergeant.
Hail to thee, fellow servant of justice. I take it you are the one of the many tasked with transporting a counterfeit treaty blade. Clearly you've mistaken me for someone else, sir. Howdy, Sergeant. They're with us more small folk. Keep an eye on them, or else... But, sir, bugging me. Don't you bloody move until I get back.
I say, is this land always so inhospitable? The biting winds, the endless snows. Mayhap keeping active will help me to stay warm. Oh, should I chance to find the thieving duelist, I'll of course summon you after administering the requisite beating. Ha ha!
You're still... Wasn't there someone else with you a moment ago? Ah, you speak of Greg. He ventured outside the gates mere moments before your arrival, full eager to catch the thief, as are we. Come, Nashu, we too must answer the call of duty. You look like you might actually be useful. Why don't you have a word with my man near the east gate? We're on demand over there.
Sail sword, Watchman.
You see that just now? No? I don't think my odds were playing tricks on me, but there's only one way to be sure. You wait here.
Inspector! Over there, look!
What is it, Nashu? Pray, tell me what you see.
Aha! I see you, demon bird! You will not escape me this time! Why, hello there, my friends! Is Artemis?
Oh, it's just Greg. For a moment I thought you might have spotted our thief. Come, Nashu, we have lingered here over long. We must egress post-haste. There's not out of the ordinary here, either. No luck, huh? We have scoured every ilm of this area to no avail. I can only conclude that having learned that his opponent was to be the legendary Inspector Hildebrand, the duelist renounced his criminal ways and retreated into hiding. Or perhaps he is waiting patiently outside the walls for more wagons to leave. That being said, should you decide to venture into the wilderness, you'd best arm yourselves with more than your wits. I appreciate your concern, Miss Ellie, but a gentleman should abstain from violence unless absolutely necessary.
I'll fight for you, Inspector. I even found a weapon to use.
By the 12, is that the selfsame spear which propelled me to the Red Moon? Wherever did you find it?
It was buried in the snow.
Well, one cannot ignore the will of destiny. Return it to me, Nashu. Though I will still endeavor to avoid fisticuffs, I will be duly armed should worse come to worse. Now then, we begin our search for the duelist to the east of the Observatorium. Come now, how hard can it be to find a large man dressed in red in Kurthis? You have no idea. Floopsy knows everything that's going on. He's just keeping it all to himself because this is entertaining. Wherefore art thou, my nefarious nemesis?
'Twas not the self-same creature, but one of many. Nevertheless, I know that my weapon is close by. You sent it too, don't you?
They're all fucking idiots! Greg, I've been meaning to ask, why do you covet this weapon so?
If you but beheld it, you would understand. In some ways it bore resemblance to a spear, but in other respects it was quite different. It was crowned with a magnificent axe blade, to which was welded a musket barrel. 'Twas one of the first weapons I added to my collection after arriving in these lands. Oh, how I yearn to reclaim it! The strongest of spears! That weapon of yours bears a striking resemblance to the strongest of spears!
I claimed this weapon 5 years ago! Surely you can't be serious!
Grr, now you call me Shirley? No matter, give it to me! Give it to me!
This spear and I have traveled together to the very heavens! I will not relinquish it again!
The spear and I have bested many a man together! I will not relinquish it again!
Then we are at an impasse. I can't believe I'm saying this, but well done, Inspector. Thanks to you, we've caught the weapon thief in the act. Miss Ellie, you are grossly misreading our dispute. Greg is a good, honest man, who I am certain has never stolen a weapon in his life.
Indeed, I have not. Every weapon I have claimed was by rights mine. Each was a trophy for besting my opponent in single combat.
I believe that constitutes a confession. Seize him.
A confession to what? I have done naught wrong. Bah! You are all beyond reason.
Ah, yes, my plan to secure Greg's confession was utterly flawless, and his capture will be the coup de grace. Well, my plan is thus far flawless. Griffin Crossing is still impassable. I know who you are, even if that imbecile doesn't, so let's not mince words. Only you have the skill to face the duelist in battle. Even so, your strength alone will likely not suffice, so I suggest you muster what allies you can. Finally, some action! Floopsy and Nugget away! Nephew! Miss Eddie! Oh, good man, to the reef to hear your footfalls. As you will doubtlessly deduce, I was unable to prevent Greg from escaping through the doors. I must leave the rest to you. Where are you, Greg? Floopsy's here to kick your ass! Oh, there you are.
Yes, it was I behind these doors the whole time! You took so long to arrive, I was getting worried you might have gotten lost. Long did I wonder what your role in this play was. A silent guardian content to watch events unfold with minimal interaction. At the last, I understand. We were fated to duel, you and I. Best me, and you may have the spear. Fail, and your weapons are forfeit. Fair terms, do you not think? I will even extend them to your allies. I grant you leave to summon others. After all, it will avail you no advantage. For Gilgamesh, it is embiggening time!
Oh! 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 Okay! Butterfingers!
It's Toad, your favorite.
His voice changed when he got bigger.
Fine, I admit it. Fighting all 8 of you is just too much for me. Not? Ha! I lied! Heresy! Why, I've been had! This is far from the strong end of years. I feel so betrayed. Goodness gracious! I, just just remembered something. Hold that thought. I must say, I quite enjoy this puzzle. I feel we've gained an understanding. An understanding, and I will pound you silly!
You're not Veggie Tiny!
Rocket punch! I won't go down so easily. Well then.
Floopsy, kick your
That's
ass!
enough of a beating for now.
Oh. We did it? He got away.
Alone, yet still armed. In any case, he seems satisfied with the halberd. We'll proceed with the delivery.
Hildy?
Why, Greg? Why?
How many swords did he drop while... Wait, that one there looks just like Elisar's sword? But even to my untrained eye, this is obviously a counterfeit blade. And so is this one, and this one. What in the world? Are you dead again, Inspector? Ah, 'tis more magnificent than I imagined. 'Twill make a fine addition to my collection. Oh.
And with that, our business is concluded. Cheers. I genuinely mean that in your case, by the way.
Oh, so that ends well, right, Inspector? No, it's a shame that Greg turned out to be the thief. There you are, Inspector Briardian. Why did you not wait for me at the docks? Why are you all staring at me so? Oh, never mind that. Where's my treaty blade? But didn't we just give you the treaty blade?
Disguise yourself as the client and let the treaty blade come to you. Take advantage of an existing situation to distract us from the real crime. Brilliant. The man in red never spoke of the treaty blade, only the halberd. Moreover, he always issued his challenges in person. Dear gods, isn't it obvious? What is it like in your funny little brains? It must be so boring. If the man in red did not send the challenge, then who did? He didn't take that quite as well as Hildebrand did the first time. I believe this is addressed to me, condescending Inspector Briardian. Piss off! 400 years I have slept, 1,000 faces do I wear. What is yours will be mine. I shall come to claim the Lapis Maiden's virtue. Many-faced phantom thief. Interesting. The design and the wording are the same as before. The thief who stole the treaty blade said this. Very well. I, and I alone, Hildebrand, agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, once more accept your challenge. You want a challenge? Stand and face me, you buffoon! How dare you all laugh at a time like this, after allowing my precious treaty blade to be stolen? And you, Maria. Oh, well, I suppose it is a little funny, isn't it? Two of them dashing to and fro. A pair of gentlemen mummers. You know, it's been far too long since we've seen a show. We should head into the city later, just you and me. Not bad, Hildy, not bad at all. You are indeed a Manderville man. Mark my face, a phantom of many faces. What is the face? The fiend dares lay claim to the fair maiden's virtue. As seeds of jealousy quicken within an inspector's soul. Can true love bloom on this battlefield? Will this Manderville man find his Manderville wife? Next time, a case of indecency.
What's with the goggles those men were wearing? They look special. Maybe if I ask nicely, they'll give me a pair. Guess we'll find out next time.